tour, and we were there in Gothenburg. We had a sold-out show. It was a beautiful night. 50,000 people.
Dave Grohl is an American rock musician, singer, songwriter, and director. He's the founder of the rock band Foo Fighters, in which he's the lead singer, guitarist, and primary songwriter. He was also the drummer for Nirvana from 1990 to 1994. During his career, Dave has won several Grammy Awards and Primetime Emmy Awards. In 2010, he was described by Classic Rock Drummers co-author Ken Michaeloff as one of the most influential rock musicians of the last 20 years. Grohl was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as part of Nirvana in 2014 and as a member of Foo Fighters in 2021.
Because the last time Bruce Springsteen played here, he cracked the foundation of the stadium. So we've got a lot to live up to.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. His full name is David Eric Grohl, but is also known as Dave Grohl and the nicest guy in music. He was born January 14, 1969 in Warren, Ohio, making him age 53 at the time of this production. He stands at 1.83 meters or 6 feet tall. Grohl, a fan of the theatrical Swedish metal band Ghost, produced their EP, If You Have Ghost. Grohl idolized the late great English rocker David Bowie, who first achieved stateside success with his 1975 album, Young Americans. He's an outspoken fan of the San Fernando Valley. His primary recording guitar is an original cherry red Gibson Trini Lopez Standard that he bought in the early 1990s because he liked the look of the diamond-shaped sound holes. Grohl's primary stage guitar is his signature model Pelham Blue Gibson DG335, which was designed by Gibson based on the Trini Lopez standard specs, but in a different color and with a stop tailpiece instead of the Trini Lopez trapeze tailpiece. Since his first appearance in 1992, Grohl has been a musical guest on Saturday Night Live 14 times, more than any other musician. He's appeared with Nirvana, Foo Fighters, Them Crooked Vultures, Mick Jagger, Tom Petty, and the Heartbreakers. Foo Fighters supported Joe Biden's 2020 presidential campaign and played at the Celebrating America concert on the day of Biden's inauguration in 2021. During his appearance on The Howard Stern Show in February 2022, he stated that he suffers from hearing loss and that this has an impact on both his daily life and life as a musician. His tinnitus has forced him to read lips for about 20 years, a situation which became more difficult when people started wearing face masks during the COVID-19 pandemic. On November 11, 2014, Grohl joined Bruce Springsteen and Zac Brown on stage at the Concert for Valor in Washington, D.C. to support U.S. troops and veterans. Grohl's first solo Rolling Stone cover story was published on December 4, 2014. Grohl's hometown of Warren, Ohio, unveiled gigantic 902-pound drumsticks in 2012 to honor him. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the massive pair broke the Guinness World Record. In 1994, Grohl married Jennifer Lee Youngblood, a photographer from Grosse Pointe, Michigan. They separated in December 1996 and divorced in 1997. On August 2, 2003, he married Jordan Blum. They have 3 children named Violet May, born April 15, 2006, Harper Willow, born April 17, 2009, and Ophelia Saint, born August 1, 2014.
Best case scenario, go into the next song, and those stadium stages they're big, they're tall and wide.
He has an older sister named Lisa. His family moved to Springfield, Virginia when he was a young child. His parents, Virginia and James, divorced when he was 7. His mom raised Dave and his sister. Dave learned to play guitar when he was 12. He grew bored with traditional lessons, so he quit those and taught himself how to play. He was vice president of his freshman class at Thomas Jefferson High School. His mom enrolled him at Bishop Ireton High School when she found out he was smoking marijuana. He played in a number of local bands in high school. He also taught himself how to play drums. In December 1985, 16-year-old Grohl joined a hardcore punk band called Dane Bramage. The band disbanded in March 1987 when Grohl quit to join a local band called Scream. Scream had already been a popular touring punk band. Dave was a decade younger than his bandmates. During his time playing with Scream, Dave became friends with Buzz Osborne from the Melvins. One night, Osborne took his friends Kurt Cobain and Chris Novoselic to see Scream. A few months later, Cobain and Novoselic's band Nirvana was looking for a new drummer. At this point, Scream was essentially on a break. Osborne told Grohl Nirvana was looking for a drummer and gave him Cobain and Novoselic's phone numbers. Grohl was invited to Seattle to audition for the band. The rest is history. Nirvana's second album, Nevermind, was the first to feature Grohl on drums and became a worldwide success. After Nirvana disbanded following the death of lead singer Kurt Cobain in April 1994, Grohl formed Foo Fighters as a one-man project. The first Foo Fighters album was released in 1995, and a full band was assembled to tour and record under the Foo Fighters name. They've released 10 studio albums. Grohl also spent some time making guest appearances for bands like Queens of the Stone Age and Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Additionally, Dave Grohl has contributed to many other projects, working with music artists such as Tenacious D, Nine Inch Nails, Killing Joke, David Bowie, and Paul McCartney. In 2021, Grohl released an autobiography, The Storyteller: Tales of Life and Music. In 2022, Grohl and the Foo Fighters starred as themselves in the comedy horror film Studio 666.
The lip of the stage was right in front of me. So I thought, well, I'll just jump. That'll look cool. That won't be embarrassing. I'm not falling, I'm jumping.
With Nirvana, Grohl sold 75 million records worldwide, including 30 million in the United States. Foo Fighters have sold over 30 million albums worldwide, and more importantly to Dave's personal finances, have consistently been one of the highest-grossing touring acts in the world for more than 2 decades. In 1991, Dave made more than $17.5 million from an album titled Nevermind, which he released with Nirvana. From 1994 to 1995, Dave earned more than $9.6 million. In 2002, he earned nearly $6 million from his various albums. In 2013, Grohl produced and directed the documentary Sound City about the history of the famed Sound City Studios recording studios in Van Nuys. The film, Grohl's feature-length directorial debut, premiered at the 2013 Sundance Film Festival. In 2021, Grohl directed What Drives Us, a feature-length documentary on a van touring. It was released on April 30th, 2021 on the Coda Collection via Amazon Prime. He has a net worth of $330 million. Grohl and his family live in a modest house in Encino, California. The house has 5 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms over 8,342 square feet of space. This stunning Encino home was built in 1950 and purchased by Grohl in 2003 for $2.2 million. It sits on 2.18 acres and holds a private pool as well as 2 fireplaces. This is a single-family, rustic-style home. He also has a house in Hawaii. Apparently, Grohl picked the waterfront island home because of the neighbors. When I heard Neil Young had a house here, I had to have one too, Grohl told the Condé Nast Traveler. He owns the following cars: a 1965 Ford Falcon van, a gunmetal gray 2002 BMW M5, a Tesla, and a Rolls-Royce. A Ferrari.